Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Punisher on a Sunday, which could have been confused with a Saturday. I almost lost track of days. But I am here with you all, my good, favorite Punisher fans, Punisher patriots. Just in the days leading up to our wonderful Independence Day coming soon, let me go down the board. We got all 50 folks here. Sherlandy, I Loves Chicken says, "Thank you, sir." She was the first one to comment this time. Good luck, or God bless us all. Donna Marie has a bunch of hearts. Raven Wendy says, "Evening, you lucky people." I guess she's talking to all you. Birdie Dean, God bless you, Punisher. Tonight's going to be a big, big night, says Raven. What's going to happen in 2 nights? Hello, happy sun day. That's true. Lots of sun out there today. Very hot again. We had one day that was only like 72. Had high 90s, 100 degrees for several days. Then all of a sudden, bloop, 72. And then back to the 90s. Hello, happy Sunday, says Track Mobile. I'm very interested in why the Elvis and Marilyn photos are on the wall. Perhaps our sweet Punisher can answer this, please. We're on Van Isle. Howdy. Sunday Fundy is here. Donna says she had to go out to mow, so she left us. 17 book. Blah, blah, blah. Hi, Tracy. Happy hunting. Rainbows. Betty Boops. Love Boops says Jenna. Sweet Rainbows. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. I believe you can. Hello, Punisher from Missouri. Hello, Misery. Not here. Overcast, cold, and forecast for more crap. Well, that's because you're on a different season, right? Dana Domino. Happy Sunday, Punisher. Missed you. Been away for a few days. You look marvelous. Well, thank you, Dana. Thank you. I don't get many compliments these days when you look like this. It's hard to get a compliment. Marilyn finally took a Sunday off. So excited to see you in the live chat, says Marilyn. Hi, Marilyn. Are you Marilyn Monroe? Well, I'm caught up on the board and hope everybody is doing splendid today. Linda Carlson says, "Hey, Punisher, nice shirt." There's Carol Wheelis. Hi, Punisher. Carol was talking to us last week. I didn't get any taker for this week, unless I missed something. But nobody wanted to call this week. That's okay. If anybody would like to call, I will monitor the email. Okay, I'll do it live. So if there is somebody who would like to be called live, send an email immediately with your information, and we'll make it happen live. Lois, I always say Mr. Punisher is handsome. Well, thank you, Lois. I mean, you are Lois Lane, and of course I would expect that from you. Wink, wink. Is Jed wearing that same shirt today, Punisher? No, he's not. We may shop at the same place, but we don't always wear the same clothes. So, still going on about that, I see. Salute from South Florida. Hope we see a big boom week coming up. There's going to be a big boom, even if you have to wait till Friday. You have my digits. Do not call me Shirley. No, I don't have your digits. Sweet Jenna Rainbows, sending you a big hug, Punisher. Thank you. Joyce is from Oklahoma. Dana Domino says, Friday. Yes, heads will be rolling Friday, and lots of booms going on Friday because it's Independence Day. hmm I know what you did. I know what you did. Let me soothe my little throat with this. I opened a fresh bottle of Blanton's today. Thank you very much. hmm Uh, Buzz says, I'm Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. Hi, handsome Punisher from Cape Coral. Carol Wheeler says, who's your daddy, Punisher? Who's your daddy? I should ask you, Carol, who's your daddy? Huh? That color looks great on you, Punisher. Well, thank you very much. I didn't come expecting to, look all strapping and all, but what could I do? It's just part of my my vernacular. Uh, the thunder is rolling in Virginia. My neighbor drinks that. Well, your neighbor must be a very, very smart individual. Uh, B, gonna pass. I don't know what that means. Really nice shirt, says Kimberly Marsh. Green means go, says Dana Domino. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Yes, yes. You might notice I got a very, very strapping haircut as well. This morning, in fact, I made pizza from scratch tonight. What's the Punisher's favorite pizza? Well, I do like myself a pizza. I like myself, for the most part, pepperoni, sausage, with a little diced up onion, red onion. I got to have fresh garlic on it. I love that fresh garlic on it. And I like it just a little well done, not burnt. I just don't want it like marginally cooked. Cami, yeah, Rebecca, I was going to get to the big, beautiful bill. We're going to get to that. Hello from smoky Southern California. Do you have fires going on already down there? Sweet Jenna Rainbows. Sweet Jenna Rainbows. Dun, dun, dun. I believe you are wanting a question for the 8 ball. Ask the 8 ball if we're going to party for a year on the 4th. 8 ball, are we going to party for a year on the 4th? You may rely on it. Straight from the ball. Straight from the ball. Tracy Wu, do you only call in USA? I think if I use the IP, the Wi-Fi version, I should be able to call anywhere, right? Send it to me. Let's do it. Let's try it. Do 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 do. Jessica, it's funny that people still don't know the email address. It's always in the information below the videos, but it is kirkproductionsfanmail@gmail.com. That's kirkproductionsfanmail@gmail.com. Uh, Sweet Jenna Rainbow says, I love you, Tracy and Jen. So just for Tracy and Jen, Sweet Jenna loves you. She loves you. She loves you very much. Uh, Hope the Senate doesn't bastardize the big beautiful bill. Oh, the BBB, duh, big beautiful bill. The big beautiful bill. Wow, it's taken a beating this weekend. That's for damn sure. And then Schumer comes out and says he wants to read the whole bill. I downloaded this bill before they chopped it up a little bit, and it was like 1,100 pages. So he's playing games because, as we know, if anybody watched the news, the reading of the bill used to be a thing back in the olden days when you didn't have internet and you couldn't send copies of the bill to people and you had it written on a piece of parchment paper. in a quill pen. Well, yeah, they had to read the bill. There was only one copy. So they read the whole bill. And they also didn't have bills that were 1,100 pages. So he wanted to read the whole bill. They go on with that for a little while, and then they stop that crap. So apparently they struck a few things from the bill, and they're still working on it. And you still got a couple of these holdouts in our party. I don't get it. People come together right now over the big beautiful bill, big beautiful bill. Cory Booker can read it as he likes speaking for days. Yeah, he's an idiot. Has Schumer ever read a bill? Who the hell knows? Probably one I read because he needed it read to him. My friends stopped by, so I'll catch up with this later. See you, Tina. I understand. My friend's definitely more important than this. I like crunchy and chewy, all right? Crunchy and chewy. I mean, on your pizza? Crunchy and chewy. So you want like bubble gum in it? Want the bubble gum pizza? Pepperoni sausage and bubble gum, please. Bubble yubba bubba, whatever. Cory Booker can read it all. Okay, we already talked that. Hello, Punisher and sweet Punisher family. Brian will be in soon. He is out working around the pool. Well, hi, Marjorie. A pleasure to have you. A couple of my favorite people right there. Taking a vote on Monday. Yeah, they're going to try and do this again. Then it might have to go back to the House because it's been adjusted, and then whether they like it or not, yada, yada, yada. Sweet Jenna Renbo says, we can't have nothing nice till the spankings are handed out. What pow? Yep, cookies. I have started to read it too. It makes sense so far. Yeah, I was reading it. Sometimes it's hard to read that stuff. Tillis, payoff, true or not? Tillis is a pain in the ass. Oh my God! People stay on the team. You know, if you have, when you find that the majority of your team is in support of something, and you're one of the holdouts, it should tell you that you're standing alone. All right, get on with it. Hey, Punisher, glad I caught you on this Sunday evening, says Sherry Reed. You're welcome. Welcome to the shoe. Sweet talker. Spankings. Brian Cook says, sorry, late to the party. Pool done and the dog fed. Wow. We got you. We have you on separate accounts tonight here on your own separately. Very good. Are you out there in the pool with a beverage? You may not know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to make a dare, I'll make a bet with you. No, you may not know it, but down below this beautiful shirt, the Punisher's sporting a swimsuit so that he can take a dip right after this. What do you think of that? Stringy cheese and crunchy bacon. You know what? I stopped eating string cheese. I used to love that string cheese until I started opening up those little string cheeses, and there was always goop in them. This gooey white stuff, and it ruined me on the damn string cheese. So now I don't eat string cheese anymore. I only eat nice little cheddar slices. Marjorie says, hey, speaking of pool, Brian bought me this cool thing that floats where I can listen to my music. He is the best. What a good man. What a good man Brian is. What's with Mike Lee and Rand Paul? Who's Mike Lee? What about Rand Paul? Rand Paul's always kind of a pain in the ass. We know that. She went out. Uh-oh, there we go with that pineapple stuff. Pineapple on pizza, blasphemy, blasphemy. I don't do pineapple on my pizza. I'm aware of the pineapple on the pizza. Some people like pineapple on the pizza. I will not tell them otherwise, but I don't believe A true pizza has any place for pineapple. Enjoy your pool. That sounds wonderful, Carol. Thank you, Carol. Danielle Pentecost. Yes, what happened to Tillis? I don't know. It became a ding dong. Good evening, Punisher. I got on at 7:07, Jennifer says. All right, let me recite back the first 7 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Punisher Show. We're here today. There's a great weekend. We're leading up to the Independence Day. Yeah, that was about it. Mike Lee, Utah, is one of our holdouts on the big, beautiful bill. Well, tell him to quit it. Punisher, you are wearing a one-piece bathing suit. Yes, that's correct. I tend to wear a one-piece. You can't put me in a two-piece anymore, not at this age. So I can't go showing my midriff. Yeah. I know it's not a one-piece. Well, it is a one-piece, really. It's just the bottoms. But sweet has to be Collar Rock with salty bacon. Yeah. Speed don't. Nope, no Speedos. You're funny, Lois, says Carol. What did Lois say that was funny? Punisher, you. Oh, yeah, she said I was wearing a one-piece. Yeah, that Lois. She likes to make fun of me a lot. She likes to make fun of me. Well, guess what, Lois? I've got X-ray eyes. I can see right through it all. Okay, Brian says we need to get Tom colon flip Tillis replaced. Yeah, coin flip. I said colon flip. Yeah, same difference. Love the smell of a good cigar. Wish we had a smell-o-vision. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pushing my smell through this TV. Right through the camera, through the Ethernet, converting it to zeros and ones. Wait for it. Wait for it. And you should be receiving it. Oh, the conversion has happened. You should see and smell smoke on your end now. Did you know I could do that? Lois came back with a, no, I love you. Oh, thank you. Dana Domino, so tell us about Friday. Friday is Independence Day. Thank you, sir, says Jenny Hayes. Nikki says, please. Dun, 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 dun. I want you to go. Don't stand up before us. Because when you think you're in a Speedo, I'm not wearing a Speedo. But I will tell you that they're vibrantly, they're green. They're more green than this shirt, I can tell you that. I happen to have extra green ones on. Greenins. What about July 3rd? Well, I'll tell you about July 3rd. I think I'm taking that day off. I think I'm going to take that day off, get some ribs, get them all rubbed down and all, and get them ready for the fire on this 4th of July. I'll smoke to that. JT Taylor says, what's up, old man? Old man, take a look at yourself. You're a lot like me. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't do old man stuff. Those are from the 70s. Speedos, yes, baby. We don't do Speedos here. I had a bourbon drink on Friday. A Blackberry Smash was a great drink, says Jennifer. Rand, Paul, and Massey had replaced too. Yeah. Did you get your fireworks? Carol, yes, I did. I go up to the, I'm on the, right on the Pennsylvania line, and there's a place called Keystone Fireworks just across the line. And I went there for the first time last year, and now I'm a repeat. These babies are rockets. I mentioned this last week. They come with a launching tube that's about 3 times the height of the length of the rockets. You take the rocket, You light it and drop it in that hole, and it flies up in the air about 75 feet, maybe 75 to 100. And then it blasts with an air burst just like a regular firework, but slightly smaller. Very good. I got a whole bunch of them, and the neighbors will be watching. They always are. I have another. That's a fine looking shirt. Thank you, sir. Jennifer Hill says, hello from Pax River, Maryland. Just got here. Thank you, Jen. Dana Domino says, you were in PA. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. It's literally like 20 minutes down the road. 20 minutes down the road. Closer to go to the fireworks than it is to go to work. Lois says, Rocket Man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time until those rockets go up in the sky. I'm not the man they think I am at all. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Take a drink of your Blanton's. Okay, thank you. That's a good song, yes. Careful with your fireworks, P. Daddy. Remember what happened to Joe Dirt? Well, I'm not an idiot. I take great care, and I'm very, very safe when I do things. All right. We go to a family 4th of July party, big pool, pig roasts, and 60 or 70 people. Yeah, I don't know enough people. I'm just a nobody. I just sit around here. I got a few people. Yeah, but I stay home. I don't go anywhere because I don't want to drive on the 4th of July. Carol's asking, so fireworks are illegal where you are? No, they're not illegal. You just can't get those good kind here. You can get those little packages which have a bunch of crap that all stays on the ground. Yeah, but yeah, they're good. I bought a cute new baseball cap at a secondhand store. Didn't know how to use it, but I knew for sure that one ball cap slung way down low was a one-way ticket. Only one way to go. And you gotta keep rocking. Just can't stop. Gotta keep on rocking. Someday you'll make it to the top and be a jukebox hero. See how I go off just one little thing like that? Because you said a secondhand store. You never experience 4th till you come to Southern California. I've seen some very, very good 4th of July things over my years. And in the last 20 or so, I've just had no desire to fight the crowd and go to some park and whatever, and it's just a pain in the ass. Kristen recognize the jukebox hero. Slung way down low is a one-way ticket. Only one way to go. You gotta keep on rocking. You just can't stop. Gotta keep on rocking. Someday you'll make it to the top. Be a jukebox hero. Raspberry beret. Give me the first line of the raspberry beret. I know what it is. I'm just trying to. Marie P. Patterson says you don't sing so bad. I agree. Not fighting the crowd. Happy 4th. Yeah. I think there are a lot of people that'll tell you, Punisher, don't quit your day job. On that, they're singing. I love the jukebox hero, says Jennifer. I love the jukebox hero too. Can I get a 3 in the third person? What are you doing, little boy? I got little somebody down there asking for a treat. He's down there playing his own jukebox. You just can't stop. Okay, little boy, hold on. Don't snort it out. I'm going to give you that other piece. This is from his birthday cake. Yeah, you want that thing? Yeah, there you go. You got to take your time with that. It tastes like peanut butter. Carol says you whistle better than you sing. Well, I'm not surprised with that comment. Thank you very much, Carol. Yeah, I got to stop singing. Got to stop it. Every time I sing, I realize just how bad I am. Marjorie says, Punisher on the way home from the new barn today. My nephew, Sal, said, Aunt Margie, are we going skinny dipping when we get home? I said, at this point, for me, it's called Chunky Dunkin'. I'd say that little nephew has a sense of humor. So are you? Yeah, I always see these various posts about dogs and being scared, and everybody's like, "Hey, everybody, how about you go do something else instead of firing off fireworks? Or if you don't want to go chasing your dog down the next day, how about keep him inside?" Guess what? Walter doesn't get scared at all of fireworks. In fact, he wants to attack the damn things. So he'll have to be inside while the fireworks are going off. But he sure ain't scared of them. He's not a wussy. I was singing Raspberry Beret all last week. I think Patriots thought I was nuts. I'm trying to remember the tune for that one. Oh, she wore a raspberry beret. That's all I remember. Buzz says, "Never stop singing, Punisher. It makes us happy. Doesn't make you all happy. Doesn't make you all happy. I got the word. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. There will hereby, as of this moment, be no more singing from the Punisher. The message is clear. The law has been laid down. Reminds me of a little ditty. I shot the sheriff, but I swear it was in self-defense. I'll do what the hell I want. No, there is nothing skinny going in my pool, says Brian. Yeah, Brian. I know what you got doing down there. She wore a raspberry beret, the kind you find in a secondhand store. Raspberry beret. And it was warm like raspberry pie. Nikki says, stop teasing us. I like your singing and your whistling. Tracy Wu, why did you hang off that ledge? Oh, some people saw me on that ledge. Oh, did somebody? I better see if anybody has messaged. I didn't see nobody messaged here. Nobody messaged. I thought somebody was gonna want to take the call. Okay. I hung off that ledge because I needed to prove to myself that I could handle those heights. Mind you, that was a 1,000-foot drop, but I did it. I hung off the edge. My hand got very, very sweaty and slick, and I practically dropped to my death. I was able to hoist myself up from a most certain death, and I got back up on top of that platform. I shudder at the thought now of ever doing that again. It was the most scary thing ever. If you didn't see it, go to my X account. Nikki, what do you mean? What ledge? You follow me on X? Go to X. See the thing I posted yesterday. Michelle, oh no, Punisher. Where was this? It was over a very, very deep ravine with a tiny, tiny river. Well, it looked tiny in the picture. It was actually 50 feet wide. Down at the very bottom, some 1,000 feet down, where I hung onto this ledge. I don't even know how I'm here today, to be honest with you. Michelle says I'm not allowed on X. Well, I wasn't allowed on X before. I said something before Elon took it over. I made one comment about how these knuckleheads in New York who pushed some dude down a stairwell onto the subway or whatever, I said they should be dealt with by the law, blah, 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 something simple like that. And within minutes, I was freaking banned. I never had an account set up again until Elon took over. So I set up a new account, which is what I have now. The old one is still banned. So if you had one that was banned and it was back in that time, make another one. Make another one. Do a cannonball for us in your pool. Okay. BRB. Ledges and motorcycles can kill you. Carol says, me too. Do a cannonball on me too. On X? You're telling me to do the cannonball on X? I don't like heights. Nikki says, my phone screen is broken. It's hard to watch anything on it, so I'm jumping between phones and a new laptop. A work in progress. Okay. Carol says, I don't have one. Well, where else can I post it, folks? Brian Cook says, Trump has had a great week and it keeps going. Supreme Court handed one hell of a decision on, especially, most importantly, about those damn district judges trying to overrule his executive orders and so forth for the entire United States when they only represent a district. Supreme Court finally acknowledged that and said, look, dudes, you can only make decisions in your own districts. That's the short of it. What a win. Yes. Jennifer, how did you get the ban from Elon? I mean, what could you possibly have said? I mean, Punisher, when are the lines in the sky going to end? No, I don't know. When? Yes, that is a great win. Winning. I mean, this is genuine winner chicken dinner type of stuff right here. Okay. So, the movie F1 with Brad Pitt, outstanding. Javier Bardem is in there too. What a movie. This thing was on fire from start to finish. What a great movie. I loved it. Fantastico. Mm-hmm. Michelle says, dang, wish I could go to movies. Rhea, yes. Nothing wrong at all. Just get banned for no reason. Gone. All right. Oh, I like a Javier. He is a handsome man. You know, he was especially good and a handsome here. He said, Javier, he has more of a defined type of voice. He goes more like this. I want you to look, Mr. Sonny, look, I want you to come back and I want you to be the driver. I want you to be the driver of the... was good to know the previews didn't look that good to me. Previous what? The previews didn't look that... Oh my God, the previews look fantastic. Big screen movies, that's the best way to watch stuff like that. F1, Mission Impossible. You got to watch those on the big screen, ladies and gents. Carla Zillman, I said F1. F1. Foxtrot 1. It's about the Formula One racing. Michelle says, agreed. Watched on the big screen, F1. Maria watched it. Nikki says he banned me too, Jennifer, for life. What do you mean you're banned, Nikki? I will check it out, Carla said. Must watch it. Dan Scavino Jr. posted a video of 2 golden retrievers in a pool of water skiing about the ball at the bottom of the pool with F1 on the ball. F1, great movie. Just watch it. Julie Lau, I worked on a Betty Boop special in the 80s. I need to know more about that. Please, by all means, send me some information on that. I'd like to hear about that for sure. James Sullivan, how's everything going, Punisher? Michelle H., now I got to go see F1. Yes, you do. No, Nikki says, I snuck back on. Okay, so you're on. Top Gun Maverick, great movie and a lot of comms from start to finish. Yes, I watched that. That was great when it was on. That was a couple of years back. A few years now. It's like 3 or 4 years ago. Did the John Wick new movie come out yet? Because I want to see it. I already talked about that too, Jennifer. Outstanding. The ballerina. Outstanding John Wick movie. I watched that 2 weeks ago. I've also watched The Accountant too. Now I watched that on a streaming thing at home. Cosmic, what do you mean I send Betty Boop morning meet greetings? To where? Yeah. Betty Boop is cool. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, caller. We're going to do a live caller. This is a cold call. Only cold in the sense that there's been no pre-coordination other than me just now receiving the email. Let me say that the person is Miss Donaldson. Is Miss Donaldson on the horn here? Have you chimed in at all? If not, get ready, folks. We are calling right now Miss Kristen Donaldson. Oh, there she is, right there.
Well, hello there.
Hello, Miss Kristen. How are you?
I'm great. How are you, Punisher?
Good. Do you have your thing muted there? I guess so. You're on the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have Kristen Donaldson on the phone. Can you hear her? Say hello again.
Hello.
Yeah, there she is. Where are you from, Kristen?
I am in San Antonio.
San Antonio, Texas. San Antonio. Yes. Down there by the Riverwalk, right?
Yeah, a little north of it, but close.
Okay. And thank you for allowing us to bring you on live tonight.
Why, thank you for the call.
Yeah. And is there anything you would like to tell us? What makes you follow the show at all?
Just pure, it's the singing. I was waiting for Raspberry Beret.
She's waiting for Raspberry Beret. I have to look at the lyrics closer. I know the song, but I can't get the tune in my head.
Yeah.
But I'll do that. Somebody says, Nikki says, I love the accent, but I think for us, there's no accent, right?
Yeah. I actually hail from your state, Maryland.
You what?
I'm actually from your state originally.
Okay.
Born in the state of Maryland.
Okay. Nikki says, I love the accent, but I guess it sounds maybe a slight twang there. I kind of got one too. If I just kind of relax just a little bit, I'm from Texas. I'm not really from Texas.
I'm not either. I'm from a few places. I'm a mutt.
Yeah. So you're from Maryland, though?
Well, originally lived in New Jersey. I can do that accent too.
Oh, up in Jersey. Like who? Like so go ahead, give us some Jersey stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
I might need some of that bourbon.
Yeah, Jersey. What?
Let's see.
I got to think of the Sopranos to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what? No effing ZD. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And I lived in Chicago too. I can do that.
Uh-oh, what's up in Chicago?
My son's name's Alex. So it's Alex.
Alex. Is that how?
Yeah, kind of.
I didn't even know they had a sound really in Chicago.
Yeah.
They got a lot of crime, but.
Yeah.
Carla Zillman says, "Oh my, Chicago." Yeah, that's right, Carla. She has been to Chicago. She's hails from Maryland, New Jersey area, whatever.
Yeah.
Get out of here. What are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my. You coffee and all that up there.
Yeah.
Carla says, I live in the north suburbs. You mean of Chicago, Carla? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I think she's saying she lives in the suburbs of Chicago.
Near Lake Zurich.
She lived near Lake Zurich.
Oh, Killdeer.
Killdeer.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, thank you so much for allowing us to bring you on live and for stepping up and sending that email so we could talk to you.
Well, thanks for the call.
Okay.
Have a great swim.
I sure will. And we'll send you back to the show. Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, Punisher.
Yep.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful call from Miss Kristen. Brian Cook says, just say the F-bomb about every other word in a sentence and you can make a good Jersey end. Yeah. Sir Cosmic Linus says, I would send you all each one. Betty Boop has a story of her own. Yeah, so I was starting to look up the Betty Boop because I was messing with some AI and generating some Betty Boop. I generated a pretty cool Betty Boop. Say what? Yeah. Buzz says, Kristen, thanks. All right. Boop birthday last week. I was confused by the reference to sending a morning Betty Boop thing. I don't know where that's sent to. Thanks, Kristen. Another thanks from Carol. Carol was our caller from last week, as we know. Rolling. Dun, 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 dun. Was there a connection between Boop and Marilyn Monroe? Heck, I don't know. Was there? Maybe that was her younger sister. I don't know. Sweet General says, I feel like I hang out on the screen with you. Well, thank you. It's good to have you here always. Carol says, I don't get the Boop reference. Can you explain? Sometimes maybe there's just no explanation. Maybe it's just a genuine character that we all love. What's the Punisher sipping with that good-looking cigar tonight, says Brian. Brian, I have cracked open a fresh Blanton's by Buffalo Trace today. And I went to the local bar this afternoon for little snack, and they said they're unable to get Buffalo Trace. It's too hard for them to get Buffalo Trace in there. It would be so fun when this is over. Okay. Good evening, Punisher. God bless, says Greg Smith. Yeah. Linda Carlson says, kind of look like the same pose, Betty Boop Monroe. Well, I'm going to spice it up with another one. How's that grab you? This one's going to look like a Betty Boop. This one's going to look like a Betty Boop. Uh-huh. Maybe you, Jennifer says, maybe you get lucky, sweet Jenna. It would be so fun when this is over and we can all party. Okay. Okay, there's Sweet Jenna Rainbow says there's Betty Boop, and then there is the Nose Boop. Now I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Please use the fan mail. Inform me more about. There's 2 or 3 people here now that are involved in some Betty Boop stuff. So please send me some information on it. Let's not have the Punisher in a bathing suit doing the Betty Boop pose. Brian, not going to do it. Not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. Not going to do it. Not going to be in a pose. Not going to be in a red, tight dress. Not going to do it. You're welcome, Brian. You're welcome. I wouldn't do that to my worst enemy. Would not do that. Sweet Caroline. Does your assistant ever change her outfit? We have standards. We have standards at the office. It's a bit of a uniform. We have a dry cleaning service. Make sure she has the same one that's crisp and sharp every single day. So let's not go off and criticize her about her outfit. All right. She's a very, very hard worker. She's a legal assistant. She is the one that puts all the documents together and makes sure Punisher has what he needs. Carol says, I know you have a photo of Betty Boop in the Warm. Yes, I do. And wait till you see the next one. Sweet Jenna Rainbow says, Jennifer, email him, explain my friend. Okay. All right. Thank you, Jennifer. That is a good song. Scott Staggs says that's a fine green shirt there, Punisher. Mm-hmm. It is, and it's got a very neat texture. It's like one of them, I don't know, moisture wicking type of things. Marilyn would have been 99 years old this year. Probably would have been lost her boot by now. We don't think of her as aging, folks. We think of her as being the age we all have remembered. Greetings from Connect I Cut, USA. Connect I Cut. As a reminder, that's the best way to remember how to spell Connecticut, is Connect I Cut. And there you go. You'll never forget how to spell it again. Where it began, I can't begin to wonder. Did you tell Jed he did a great job on his podcast this past last Saturday? I did, and Jed did in fact do a wonderful job. What a great man Jed is. Buzz says Marilyn was gorgeous. Yes, she was. She was. Sweet Jenna Rainbows. Marilyn is ageless and timeless. True statement. I was in Charleston this weekend. It was very hot and humid. Connecticut is the pizza state, according to Greg. Oh, Lord. last thing I want to hear is let's not go off into the New York style pizza. New York thinks they own the pizza. Let me tell you what, I got a local place here that has great freaking pizza. Has pizza the way I like it. I don't like to fold my freaking pizza. That ruins the consistency and the dough to meat and stuff ratio. All the whole ratio is screwed up. If you fold the damn pizza. I want to eat the whole pizza as is, starting with the pointy end. Although I know a guy who takes his first bite out of the back end. Really? But he does. Connecticut, I'm interested in your style of pizza. Okay. If the big beautiful bill passes, will the 4th of July be awesome or epic? History of the United States may be changing. It's going to be epic either way. I wonder what JFK would say to Marilyn if they were both still alive. I can tell you he would be probably saying, "Hey, darling, want to come on down to the office again? I know you've been there, done that. Uh, I'll tell Jackie O that I'm gonna be in a meeting." uh, just kidding, just kidding. You come by for a very professional visit, and we can talk about things. Yes. Uh, He'd say, "Come get me, babe." Pizza must stand up. Must stand up. You mean not be too floppy? Yeah, if it's too floppy. Dave Portnoy loves Connecticut pizza. He's a big pizza fan. He knows his pizza, that's for sure. So if Dave Portnoy says it's good, it probably is. She'll sing my birthday song. She'll say, "Happy, happy birthday." Hold on, let me go to reduce that pitch or raise that pitch. Happy, there we go. Happy, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John F. Kennedy. Happy birthday to you. Oh yeah, I forgot the breathing. Happy birthday to you. Please just whistle, Punisher. That's a good one, Punisher. Don't forget to jump out of the cake. You're getting good at that, she says. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Grateful Gresh says you have a delicate side. Oh, yes, I do. I mean to say, President John F. Fitzgerald Kennedy always said I needed to be almost around like Hannibal Lecter. Don't make me go into Clarice. Quid pro quo, Clarice. A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Oh, and Senator, nice suit. There you go. There you go. And you are Axl Rose under that face. Under that face. Yep. can't get the high one. It's hard to get that one. Hard to get that one there. Shed a tear 'cause I'm missing you, and it's still okay to say. Raven says, "What song you whistling?" Well, that first time I was just whistling "Happy Birthday." But if you're talking about the whistle, they're referring to Patience. And I downloaded the song Patience by Guns N' Roses, and I finally am going to get around to doing my side-by-side whistle with Axl Rose so that we can hear those harmonics and see if the Punisher is actually any good. Now, when I listen to it, I can hear that he has a little bitty slight bit of reverb on his whistle. So I will take that same privilege and add just a little reverb to mine. Punisher did a short video about the Lincoln car. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Little Lincoln car. Yeah. Some of us drive a Lincoln because it's a beautiful ride. Very cush. Handles great on the road. I don't drive a Lincoln because it's fast, fashionable. I don't drive a Lincoln because it's the best damn car on the road. No. I don't drive a Lincoln because I don't have a Lincoln. It went something like that. It's a whole production. If you look up the Lincoln by Kirk Productions, you might just find the Lincoln. That's a knockoff of the Matthew McConaughey Lincoln. I don't drive a Lincoln because I don't have a Lincoln. We won't get fooled again. What a great intro with that fella from CSI Miami, David Caruso. Ladies and gentlemen, he's deader than dead can be. Bow, bow, bow. We won't get fooled again. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not the wine that killed him. It's the swallowing. Bow, we don't get fooled again. Ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't the fall that killed him. It was the abrupt stop. Bow, 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 bow. We won't get fooled again. You guys have to know what I'm talking about. Yes, exactly the intro for CSI. That was it. That's how he started. It wasn't the crash that killed him. It was the abrupt death. We don't get fooled again. Oh no. Oh no. The Who, good song. Yes, a great song. I actually did a couple of those too on YouTube. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't the bullet that killed him. It was the deep hole into his chest that sent his heart out the backside of his back. We don't get fooled again. He always took his sunglasses off. Or maybe he put them on. It wasn't the bullet that hit him. It was the hole that shot his heart out the back of his back. We don't get fooled again. I think he took them off. I forget. Who are you? Who? I really want to know who are you? Who? Come tell me, who are you? That was such a great thing. I loved it. It had that Emily Proctor, his sidekick. Wowza. Yeah. He started on a show called Northern Exposure, if you guys remember. I know who are you? If not now, then when? If not me, who? ¿Qué tiempo? Saludos de Cero, South of Texas. Hope you're having an amazing Sunday. Thank you, chosen ones. Who are you? Asked the 8-Ball. 8-Ball doesn't give answers, but yes or no, Brian. What's your favorite Elvis song? Let's see. I don't know. Well, yeah, you never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. I guess that, what's that one where he gets out there and he says, I want to do a little song for you. It's a little song that I just recorded. Hasn't even been out yet. It goes like this. And I can't think of how to start it now, but Unchained Melody. It's a little thing like that. I have to look up what are the terms. We got things to do here. I was an extra on a show called Party of Five. Wow, sweet Jenna, thanks. Party of Five. Why do I just feel like that was that the same? Was that the same series I literally just read about that that Han, Kurt Russell's girl and the daughter? God, Party of Five, right? Geez, I literally was just reading the story today. What's her name? It's the daughter of Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn's daughter. Was she not on Party of Five? Wasn't that her breakthrough? I was literally read the story this morning. Suspicious moms that I think I'll do you. Yeah, Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson. I'm telling you, it was. I think it was Party of Five, right? Kate Hudson made her break. Yep, she because she almost divorced her parents. Party of Five, yes. Kate Hudson's mother vehemently rejected the terms attached to her casting, and luck smiled on the actress when she landed a role in the teen drama series Party of Five. Bam. I just read it this morning. I knew it. I did say the daughter of Goldie Hawn. Gotta go, 'cause it's been a whole hour and 5 minutes, but I'm here to say that it's been a wonderful show today. Hey, Patriots, enjoy the week, 'cause there's lots going on this week. And with that, I will say, hey, screw James Whitey Bulger. Have a great night. Bow, bow, wow.